Michael Penix Jr. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Falcons and the Panthers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL. Teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give when you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. And on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking in saying, all right, if you don't take us serious today, we're going to try to extend our winning streak of our own and get back onto this plane and go home with another win under our belt.
This is taken in at the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
Last week was kind of an interesting game for this quarterback, Mike. I mean, somebody who takes such great pride in his ability to win with his arm. He found a ton of success on the ground last week, and his ability to cross the goal line on 3 different occasions went a long way towards securing that win. I wouldn't be surprised if he continues to call his own number if those opportunities continue to present themselves.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw, Young. That one brought in by James. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Panthers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
To say he found a pretty good rhythm last week, I think, Mike, is a little bit of an understatement. I mean, he single-handedly accounted for 30 points after throwing for 5 touchdowns in last week's win. He had a couple of interceptions, and those are obviously concerning, but it's a little bit easier to live with the picks when you can get that sort of production out of your passing game. Look for him to keep slinging the rock all over the field. Cut down on the turnovers. He can do that. He expects to lead his team to another victory in this one.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he'll get this up to the 44. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll go again here with Algier. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Moving the tight end right. Penix on 3rd down. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
London brought in motion. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fourth down.
I'm getting sick and fucking tired of perfect throws getting overthrown SMFH.
Atlanta, that's their first. The Falcons getting their punter out there, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's complete there to James. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Young. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Young to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This officially a 50.
I was looking for my Cove 2 sync play, but I swear that play disappears as soon as I lay my eyes on it.
And the Panthers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Flowers now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. On first down, they'll start out with Algier. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to Algier. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Atlanta.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll run with Algier. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Give up the middle, and it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix, and this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions.
There we go again, LMFAO.
They have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Strong running there inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A carry here for Allen. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. They're going to go play action with Penix. He's got it at about the 8. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. From the gun, here is Penix. To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1, and he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Over the middle, he's got Leggett, and he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They motion the slot man left. On first and 10, here's Young. That's caught. It's Brooks. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
They'll motion over Flowers. They'll start on the ground with Algier. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Now the lefty panics on first down. He's going to keep it himself. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes banned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now Algier. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Second down.
2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment.
Okay, ready? The points on the board.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Flowers with the catch. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. He'll try and run for this with Algier. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. We're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board.
Still 3rd down.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. And in motion. On 3rd down, they'll try and run it with a draw play.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. 4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So we're at halftime here in in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And you can see an 8-point game as they've gone to the intermission. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes. From there, we'll jet north to Ohio to check in on the Browns at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And in that one is the visiting Giants who have the lead. Malik Neighbors, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. The Eagles trying to hold on and claim victory. In the first half, it was the lefty, Michael Penix, who had it working. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico.
First half
and Greg
played out
Olsen.
a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he is in the midst of an MVP-type season. NFL leader in passing yardage, and he's up over 3,000 now for the season. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. On the give, this is Algier. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Play action. It's Penix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Algier. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. On the handoff, it's Algier. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On first down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Still first down.
Tight end on the move left. Looking to throw. It's Penix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, it's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll run it here with Algier. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. London brought in motion. On 2nd down, here's Penix. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Burks coming out for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That one brought in by James. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go play action with Young. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Good catch.
The question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the two-point conversion.
The Panthers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Flowers now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. On play action, Penix. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Still first down.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Here's Penix. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On second down, Penix. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll motion over Flowers. On third down, Penix. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handles. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. On the zone read, this is Penix. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun, here is Penix. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Algier. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll motion over Flowers. They'll go again here with Algier. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Falcons. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up. The Panthers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Now he'll run it. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Open man, left side. He's got it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. Nice move, slips a tackle, gets forward for a gain of 2. on second down. Young. That's complete there to James. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defense...
And he will score! Game on! Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Flowers now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense and Tyler Algier getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll throw. It's Penix. Open man, that's Flowers. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Penix, left side in the hands of London. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. London brought in motion. On the ground, it's Algier. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll go right back to Algier. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have a Falcons first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's Algier. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
You have a tight end motioning left here. First down throw there is incomplete.
See sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Tight end going in motion here. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Ball start. Offense. Still second down.
The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent. Game long. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. A 2nd down throw for Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. On 1st down is Young. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Now he takes off. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. He'll run. They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, but just as importantly, stop the clock.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Here's second down. Now Young. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll keep it on the ground. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. Second down, goal to go. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. They are looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive, 1st and 10. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Unstoppable. GG.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team bodies. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X and EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from